Hi, this is Murli. In this video, we are going to discuss about QTP actions and what are the different types of QTP actions we are having depends upon their usability and how we can call that particular actions. Okay. In QTP, we are mainly having two types of actions depends upon their usability. One is reusable action, the other one is non-reusable action. Let me make a note here. QTP actions. We are having two types of actions. One is reusable action. What is this? The other is non-reusable action. So how we can call this particular reusable action and the non-reusable action? The reusable action we can call in two ways. One is call to copy of action and call to existing of action. One is call to copy of action. The other one is, sorry, other one is call to existing action. Whereas the non-reusable action we can call only like a call to copy of action, but we cannot use call to existing action for the non-reusable actions. Hope you got a little bit of idea right now. So mm, I'm going to tell here about what is the difference between call to copy of an action and call to existing of an action. Let me remove this one. So uh, for an example, we are having a action like the source action, which is a reusable action. I'm not good at drawing. And we are having one more action name like target action. And this source action is reusable action, whereas this target action maybe it can be reusable or non-reusable. For an instant, I will keep this as a non-reusable action. Okay. So if we are going to call this particular source action from the target action with the help of call to copy of an action, what it is going to do is like at the time of writing the code, what is there in the particular source action, the same copy will be appearing here. So if you are going to call once again, it is going to appear here. But if you are going to use call to an existing action, what it will do is like it will not make any copy here. So what it will do is like whenever you call the action, it will go to the source and it will execute, and again it will come back to the target, and again it will keep on going to the next step. Whenever if you call once again the source action with the help of call to existing action, again it will point to the source, and again it will be executing the target. That is the main difference between the call to existing action and the call to copy of an action. So how it is going to make a difference is like if you are going to call the action with the help of copy of an action, in that case, as I mentioned earlier, call to copy, and it will create a copy here. Whenever it call, how many times, that many times it will create a copy. And if you are going to change anything in the source, suppose if you are updating source with the source 1, then there will not be any impact in the target action. Still it will execute only the source, because at the time of designing what is there in the source, that only will be copied here and only that will be executed here. Suppose if you are calling the action with the help of call to existing action, in this case if you are updating here with s1, then automatically, because it is going to, it is pointing to the source, so whatever there in the s1 at that instant, that will be executed here. That is the main difference between the call to copy of an action, call to existing action. Okay, let's try now with the help of a qtp scripting. So I'm going to create one action name a source action. Let me, and as I mentioned previously, I'm using that one as a reusable action, so I'm keeping this check as it is. Going to uncheck that one, just check this one and click OK. And I'm going to write this one as print, hey, I am source action version 1.0. Just save this one, sample, and I'm going to insert one non-reusable action like a target action. So just click on insert and click on call to new action, target. I don't want this as a reusable action. I'm going to uncheck this one, click a space here. Okay, so right now we are having source action and the target action. One is source is reusable action and target is non-reusable action. Here I am going to print, hey, I am target. I'm not going to give any version control here because we are going to do experiment only with the source, I mean by the changing the source. So uh, for easy understanding I will keep like target is starting, and here print target end. The source also I will make such a thing so that it will be easy for understanding. Print source start, print source end. Just to save this one. What is it? Expected statement line 3. Source end. Did we miss something here? Okay, in this target. Okay, we did not give this semicolon here. So um, the first thing I'm going to call the source action with the help of call to copy of action. Okay, so how we can call the copy of action? We need to go to the insert, call to copy of action, select the source here and click OK. If you observe here, we are seeing the source and target actions here. Um, because we selected the call to copy of an action, we are seeing both the reusable action and the non-reusable action. If we are going to select the call to an existing action, then in this case we will see only the reusable action. We will not be seeing that non-reusable action. We will see that one in the short. Just click on source and click OK. Okay. Right now a copy of the source action is created here, and if you observe here, you can observe here also copy of the source. So I'm going to run this particular thing by after saving. Save, run, small spelling mistake. Save, run. Okay. If you observe here, the source is started. Hey, I am source action 1.0, right? We have given. Okay, maybe I missed that one. Hey, I am source action.o, source end. Again, it came to the target action, and it started. Hey, I am target end. Because we had copied that particular action, again it is going to execute the source action. Right now, what the experiment we are going to do is like we are going to change the actual source, and we will not change anything in the target, and let's see how it is going to behave. I'm going to close this one. Just go to the source. Let me make this 1.2 something odd. Right now it is 1.1. Okay, let's go after let it be 1.1, no issues. Just click on save and run. Okay, let's see how it is going, how it is getted. So initially in the line initially we are having the source, so it has executed the source with the updated thing 1.1, and again it came to the target and it has executed hey, I am target. But if you see the copy of the source in the target, it is not pointing, it is not executing the updated one. What is there at the time of designing this particular target, that copy only executing this one. So hope now you understand, like if you are calling the action with the help of call to copy of an action, only the copy of that particular thing will be created in the target action, and there will not be any link between the actual source action and the source action which is in the target action. Okay, right now we will go and do an experiment with the call to an existing action. So I'm going to delete this one. The target I'm going to keep as it is. I'm going to do only this and delete this one, call to existing of action, and I'm going to replace this one as 1.0 again, so it will be good to understand to the target. Come on. So right now we are going to call you do experiment on the call to existing action. Previously we did call to copy of action. Just click on call to existing action. If you see here, we are not able to see the target action because target action is the non reusable action, so it is not seeing here in this drop down. So I'm going to select this source. Just click OK. Okay, target source is created. Let me try running this one. Save and run. So what is happening here? So it executed the source. What is the version it is having? 1.0. That version is executed. It came to the target, and it executed the first three lines. After that, again we are having call to existing action, so again it went to the source and it has executed. Right now what we are going to do is like we are going to change only the source, and we are not going to touch this target, and let's see whether it will execute the updated version or it will execute the previous version. So I'm going to the source and I'm going to update this one as version 1 dot maybe 2. Click on save and run. Oh, I think I did not close the previous one. Okay, let me close this one and I'll try, because it is somewhat we don't know at what line it got started. So I'm going to close this one and I'm going to rerun this one once again to avoid confusion. Okay, what is happening here? Yeah, first of all, the source got executed with the latest version, version 1.0, and again it came to the target. The target first three lines is executed. Again, if you see here, the source is executed with the updated version only. So though we did not change anything in the target, but still we are seeing the latest version of the source. This is the main difference between the call to copy of an action call to an existing action. So hope right now you got some little bit understanding. Um, in the next video, we are going to see the favorite question: what is the difference between actions and procedures, and again what is again the difference between the sub procedures and the functions. Thanks for watching the video.